We are following breaking news this morning. Police say a person is dead and another was taken to the hospital in critical condition after a crash. It happened just before midnight outside a tire barn on West 79th Street and Michigan Road. Police say the person was pronounced dead at the scene. Police have not released any other details about the crash or what may have led up to it. IMPD says an officer was left with no choice except to shoot a man during a confrontation yesterday morning. It happened in a neighborhood just east of the state fairgrounds. News 8's Adam Pinsker has more. New on daybreak, IMPD says the body has been found on top of the Slippery Noodle in downtown Indianapolis. According to a Facebook post made by the bar, they received a call that someone on a passing train noticed a person sleeping on the roof. Today marks 101 days to the cosmic event. And several organizations around the city are preparing to welcome thousands of visitors. News 8's Hernan Gutierrez has more on the preparations from the Indiana State Museum. And Hernan, the excitement online is, to put simply, out of this world. Also new on daybreak, authorities say at least 140 people are dead after gunmen stormed a village in central Nigeria. Government officials say the gunmen attacked 17 villages. It is now time to meet this month's winner. He's a staple in Shelby County, going from track star to star teacher. The Golden Apple Award comes with a trophy and a school supply shopping spree to teachers' treasures and a surprise visit from News 8's Hannah Mordell. Hannah, who is our winner?
This month's winner is Mr. Damon Higdon.
Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm Hernan Gutierrez for Wish TV, WishTV.com, and like us on Facebook.
Nan, thank you so much. Two Connorsville men have been arrested after an investigation in Ohio. The Oxford Police Department had been looking into a string of thefts.
News 8's Camila Fernandez is live for us at the scene. Okay, so Camila, what are you able to tell us at this point?
Hey Alexis, the community hopes police are able to find the person responsible for the shooting. It all took place right in front of this business. You can see not one, but two bullet holes in the window.
News 8's Camila Fernandez spoke with the Carmel Fire Department. Camila, it's looking pretty rough inside that car there.
Phil, it's absolutely miserable. I'm drenched in sweat right now. And as you can see here, my thermometer says it's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit in this car. And just take a look around me. I've closed up the windows. I've turned off the air conditioner. So as you can imagine, it's really hot, and if I stay here long enough, it can cause some serious health issues, and that's exactly what Carmel firefighter Tim Griffin says you want to avoid. All right, now as you can see, I'm outside. It's just so much better, but it's still warm. So if you have to be outside, the Carmel Fire Department says have plenty of water and take breaks in the shade. In Indianapolis, Camila Fernandez, Wish TV, WishTV.com, and like us on Facebook. It's hard to imagine that this area that looks unreal was once a place where kids played and life went on as usual. And after the devastation, you can see community members coming together to help the community rise again.
News 8's Camila Fernandez spoke with crews and drivers about the new changes. Camila, these closures will be making an impact on millions of people.
Phil, that's right. To make it easier to understand, here's an INDOT map showing the I-465 eastbound closure that's in red. You can also see the detour route that's in blue. Crews say the I-465 eastbound traffic will follow I-70 eastbound to I-65 southbound in the south split. Now let's take a closer look at the westbound closure. Similarly, you'll see there's a detour shown here in blue. I-465 westbound traffic will follow I-65 northbound to I-70 westbound in the south split. People I spoke to say these changes bring some major concerns. Prior to arriving at the mall, make sure to lock up your car and avoid distractions. To help fix the problem, INDOT is asking drivers to put their phones down, and before starting the car, be sure to buckle up. This is part of INDOT's Buckle Up, Phone Down Day. According to the Alzheimer's Association, one of the things you can do to reduce your risk of Alzheimer's is exercising. The holidays are certainly a time to give thanks for whatever you have. And for reporter, photographer, friend Steve Schweitzer, it's been an amazing life journey. And Patty is here, brought to you by Great Day TV. Patty, tell us a bit about Steve's adventure.
Well, Steve, he loves traveling too. And I guess his son inherited that a little bit as well.
I love it. And Patty, we saw some footage of you. I was just saying how I love it. I love your hairstyle. Every time I see a clip of you, you look amazing.
Oh, you're so kind. That's why I love you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you so much, Patty. You too, and just Stewie.
And Stewie, get up.
So let's talk a bit about this survey. I mean, what are some of those major concerns that come to mind?
Well, I think like you had mentioned, people are not having a lot of hope right now, feeling down.
Amazing. And we were just talking a little bit ago about how these markets really make such a positive impact on the community. I know every time I go, I feel like I learn more about my community and I realize, wow, there's so many cool things out in my community. How is that connection when you're outside and, with all these people?
It truly is a real community with our farmers market vendors and the patrons, but then we also spill out into our own community.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Celebrating Hispanic Heritage. I'm Phil Sanchez.
And I'm Camila Fernandez. From September 15th to October 15th, we join the nation in celebrating Hispanic heritage with powerful stories that reflect the impact Hispanic people have throughout our community.
It's been a busy and fun month. Tonight, we highlight local Hispanic artists.
And all month long, Indianapolis has been celebrating the culture and history of the Hispanic community, those with roots in Spain and Latin America. That includes roughly 20 Spanish-speaking nations.
Yeah, and Camila, you've had a first-hand look at all of this. You've emceed a lot of events. Tell us a little bit about the last month, if you can.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you, Phil, Dia Latino de Lawrence and Latino Heritage Celebration in Indianapolis, they were absolutely incredible events. I'm so thankful I got the chance to emcee these events. And it was a chance to celebrate the different cultures of Latin America and, of course, a bit of my Colombian heritage.
Yes, yeah, and you've done a great job. And we also saw that video of you wearing that beautiful dress. Tell us a little bit about that.
Thank you, Phil. Well, lucky enough, I have an incredible family in Colombia, specifically Barranquilla, Colombia, which is part of the Caribbean region of Colombia. And so the colors were, of course, of the Colombian flag, and that was a real exciting moment for me.
Ah, it was so nice.
Thank you, Phil.